3.3 HD2 and worldwide on iHeartRadio. This is the Twin Cities News Talk Station, KTLK AM, Minneapolis.
Join Up and Adam in the iHeartRadio listening lounge at the Twin Cities Auto Show, broadcasting live Sunday, March 8th at noon, powered by your local Honda dealer. Relax, recharge, and enter to win $500 in spending cash or a trip for two to LA for a movie premiere. You can get all the info at TwinCitiesNewsTalk.com, keyword Auto Show.
Welcome back. I'm Jack. That's Andrew.
I'm Batman.
Yes! That's Batman.
I'm Batman.
Today's show is being live streamed by Central Media Services. We've tweeted out in Facebook the links, but you can also go to centralmediaservices.com. That's centralmediaservices.com/upandadam. And why not broadcast your own event live? You'll be able to interact with people across the world live. Live streaming is great for product and services promotions, live announcements, online classes, church services, and, yes, wildlife broadcasting. There are many benefits of using live streaming services to broadcast your event, and even more benefits to letting the experts handle it for you. Setting up a live stream on your own requires a lot of technical skills. You could do it yourself, sure. You could buy your own server and encoder, but you don't even know what those things are. And your camera has a flash cube.
What's wrong with flash cubes?
Everything.
I don't get it.
I don't think you can get a replacement flash cube. If you aren't too familiar with streaming technology, it's best to use the reliable streaming services provided by Central Media Services. Check them out at centralmediaservices.com and throw a little slash Up and Adam show, Up and Adam in there, and you can watch the show today.
That's right.
Ben Johnson from the City Pages. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? Happy spring to everybody out there. It's here. It's finally here.
Stop it.
I'm calling it now.
You know better. How long have you lived here? You know better.
60 degrees next week. Come on, Andrew.
That's good.
Really?
50s. 50s early next week, but you know we're going to get blasted again. Come on.
I do. But
Guys,
it's fun
let's
to
go
say,
get blasted.
It's good.
My snow.
But if at least at this point, if we're going to get blasted, it's going to be 30 degrees the next day.
Yeah, we've
So
definitely
it's not
turned the
gonna
corner.
be-
That's good.
Yeah,
but don't start with the whole springs here nonsense.
You know
I
we're
was at the
getting it.
doctor's office yesterday getting my annual physical, and on the window,
Oh,
they
did you get
put
the
up.
gloves?
Nope.
No, you're at that age.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
And we go poking around?
Nope. Didn't happen.
Why not?
I don't know. What am I going to question it?
Have
Yeah,
you got
'cause you don't want to die
have you got
young,
that
do you?
taken care of yet or no?
Nope.
Did you do it on air?
Nope.
Get in here,
That
Dylan.
would be a
Nope.
great bit.
Guys, knock it off.
Ah!
And we could stream it live. Everybody could see.
Video stream it. None of that's happening. But they had on the window, they had the little stick-on letters on the window. It was like spring and flowers. And I was like, you guys are cruel. And not only do you stick people with needles and do all sorts of horrible things to them, now you're teasing us with spring on your window.
Optimism.
Ridiculous.
It has power.
Yeah.
If you just believe it, Andrew.
Just wish harder.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Worked
brought
for
this
Dayton.
up. Because I was reading your work this week, Ben Johnson, from the City Pages, available at
That's a first.
citypages.com. Your article, Will Spring make an appearance anytime soon?
You could tell
Slow
I
day?
was getting
Slow day?
Yeah. Well, it was Friday. I needed something for Monday. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call a bunch of meteorologists and just ask them. Be honest with me. Because if you remember, when I was writing this, it was like,
Awful.
yeah, it was like, I don't know, -5 degrees out or something. And I was like, man, is this going to happen anytime soon?
So you talked to some folks.
Yeah, I called up a bunch of different meteorologists, and basically what they told me, you know how there's that new emoticon on Twitter where it's just the guy shrugging? That's basically what they told me. They're like, I don't know, man. You're like,
For meteorologists,
Yeah.
we'll make this up.
Right.
I almost
We
wanted
can't
to just
project
call
more than
them out
5 days out. Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
I wanted to call them out and just say that. Be like, you guys have no idea about any of this. You know, like,
Oh, if you talk to a meteorologist, they're usually pretty honest about it. Like anything after the next 3 to 4 days, pretty much a crapshoot. It can all change.
yeah.
They never really quite know.
I wonder if it'll ever get better. Like, if there's technology on the horizon where we will actually know, like, 2 weeks in ahead, because
Yeah. I know nothing, which is only slightly less than a meteorologist. Did any of them say it was going to snow more?
no, none of them said that.
Okay, well, I'm going to make it snow more by saying the following thing. I have not used my snowblower once this year.
Really?
Haven't needed to.
No, me neither.
Haven't needed to.
Me neither.
We got a ton of snow the other day, but I'm looking ahead in the forecast. It says it's going to warm up.
We didn't even get a ton.
I did a
We got
little
like
bit, but
2
I
to
left
3
most
inches.
of it. Yeah.
We did not
right.
get snowblower worthy. We have not gotten snowblower worthy snowfall this winter at all.
Yeah.
I think they're the
And I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh gosh.
You're welcome, commuters. I did that to you.
What is the threshold for to break out the snow blower? I've
4
never.
5.
Yeah,
inches.
probably.
Yeah.
Anything that looks like it's going to hurt my back. So I'm going to go push my snowblower around that also hurts my back.
I've never used a snow blower.
Really?
Yeah. 27 years in Minnesota.
You ever around the
Nothing but
house?
back breaking shoveling. For this guy.
Yeah.
It makes you tough.
Yeah.
It toughens you up.
Yeah. So then you can be an adult. And then
Snowblowers
buy a
are for
snowblower.
pansy men.
Well, that's right. You don't have a snow. Do you have a snowblower?
I do, but it doesn't work.
Oh.
I feel like that's the story every Minnesotan has.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you want this broken snowmobile? It's,
Yeah, pretty much.
it's
Hey,
like a staple of it every Minnesota
When I was
garage.
moving here from Tucson, my traffic guy, the guy that did our traffic reports, for some reason owned a snowblower.
Down
I have
there?
no idea why. He's lived in Arizona all his life, and he owned a snowblower. And he traded it.
Okay.
I was having one of those, we're moving garage sales, had a bunch of stuff out there. And he came over and he was like, I'll take that and give you the snowblower. Like, all right, fine.
So you moved a broken snowblower from Arizona here, been here for 4 years, and have used the.
I didn't know that it didn't work.
Okay.
And he said, he's like, I haven't turned this thing on in ever. So I can't guarantee that it works, but you can have it if you want.
I'm curious to know, what did you trade for a snowblower?
A camera.
Like,
Video?
No, just a camera.
The one that comes free in every phone nowadays?
Yes, exactly.
You won.
So it was a
either
good
of-
trade.
Yeah, I was going to say, neither of you guys use your stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I want to know what he does with that camera.
I'm betting there somebody who knows what they're doing could probably fix your snowblower very quickly.
Sure.
I had snowblower
I know
issues,
what's wrong with it.
And that
Just
I
tell
would have just thrown it at the bottom of a lake because that's what you do with heavy equipment you no longer use.
Is that really? I've not lived in Minnesota for.
That's what you do.
I didn't know that.
And
I
my
didn't know
brother-in-law
once-
just took an afternoon and fixed it. And
Once a snowblower breaks down, I didn't know you find a lake and toss it in. I think some people might have it.
anything, really. Anything that you don't like that's heavy or is a Christmas tree, you just put in a lake.
So lakes are landfills.
Pretty much.
I did not know that.
As far as I know, that's what Aaron Clems was telling me yesterday, friend of the Boundary Waters.
Well, that actually.
Most of the Boundary Waters is half filled with love seats. People don't know that. And oscillating fans. I'm like a meteorologist of truth.
Hey, speaking of snow, I did a story the other day about. Yes, I'm starting to get a hang of this, Jack. There's a lone wolf up in the Boundary Waters. I don't know if you guys heard about this, up by Voyageurs National Park, northern Minnesota, who is chasing snowmobiles now. And they have to shut down 2 different trails because there's a lone wolf out there that's running after snowmobiles.
That would freak me out. Snowmobiling.
I'd be glad I was
it.
on a snowmobile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please don't run out of gas. Please don't run out of gas.
Yeah, it's
Have the experts said if this is atypical of lone wolves?
no, it's not. But what's interesting is that the wolf population in northern Minnesota is really rebounded. It's really exploded over the last couple of years, and now they're
It's amazing when you prevent people from hunting them. What happens to the population of wolves?
hunting wolves became illegal December 14th. You can only kill a wolf if human life is in danger.
Self-defense, yeah.
Yeah. And now what happened was they finally get this law passed, and just it happened to coincide with a couple of really tough winters we've had,
Okay.
which hems in the deer population. And so the wolf population is blown up because there's all this food available during the winters.
Sure. Yeah.
So now we can't kill them.
And now they're chasing us on our snowmobiles.
And we did a story, my colleague Corey did a story a couple months ago where he talked to a guy in Grand Marais who writes for the paper up there who
It's a messed up town.
he had his dog like eaten by a wolf.
What?
Yeah,
No.
That's awful.
they're having like a ton of problems.
What kind of dog was it?
now.
What kind of dog was it?
I
Because that determines the level of awfulness.
Like a Bichon Frise.
I don't know what that is. Is that a little yappy dog?
Little dog.
We should breed those to give to wolves.
Yeah, but
Always keep one on your snowmobile. So if the wolf is coming at you, you can throw that dog.
you're going to be getting calls from PETA now.
I hope so. I hope so.
He's just kidding.
651-989-5855. PETA, no, I'm not.
Don't throw dogs.
But
at
yeah,
wolves.
could you imagine? I mean, first off, you're already up in the middle of nowhere, Voyageurs National Park. And then you look back, I don't know if snowmobiles have rear view mirrors.
They
but-
do not.
Okay, you look back and you're like, uh-oh, is that a... Oh, geez.
That a wolf behind me? I need to go.
Yeah. So there's 3 sightings over the span of 10 days, and it was all within a mile of each other. So their park officials were theorizing that it's a lone wolf, just left its pack, couldn't find a mate, and now it's hunting down snowmobiles. So tales from northern Minnesota. I tell you what, there's always something weird going on up there.
Well, that's one of the
This
issue.
is why you stay inside all winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just don't leave your house. just stay inside all winter.
I love snowmobiling. Love it. Love it, love it.
Never
love
done it.
It's awesome.
It looks fun.
If you
It's like jet skiing on snow.
right. If
I've
you get
jet skied,
if
so.
you get a good place to go, like my folks' place up in northern Wisconsin, just beautiful, and most of the time you're alone out there, and it's just until the wolves come.
Right. The wolf.
The wolf to eat you. Well, you don't want a pack of wolves going after you. You're going to lose that every time. But you're not always going fast on the snowmobile.
Sure.
If you're a windy part of a trail, you got to go kind of slow, and the wolf may catch up to you at that point. Don't go snowmobiling. Wolves will get you.
I went snowmobiling this winter, and I found it mildly terrifying.
Snowmobiling?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, you can get up to like 80 like that.
Yes,
I was
faster
like,
than that.
Jeez. It's like,
Really? You can get up to that fast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea.
What I was on was fast, and it was pretty scary.
That's pretty scary.
My dad had a Yamaha Exciter when I was in 8th grade, 90, 95, on my little lake, my parents' little lake.
Wow.
In 8th grade. So stupid. If my kids do that, I'll kill them.
You made it. You survived.
But yeah, and now that was however long, it was 25-ish years ago, and they've only gotten better and faster. I frankly think snowmobiles, and of course, if I'm probably alone in this conversation here because you guys aren't big snowmobilers, I think they go too fast. I think they're too powerful. They're unnecessary.
Well, if they're going 80 or 90, I would agree with you.
Oh, and that's
That's the point. It's supposed
Now-
to be fun.
Are
and
you
fast.
a snowmobiler?
I have snowmobile before. When I lived out in the sticks, we'd snowmobile.
You still live out in the sticks.
I don't live in the Victoria. Is not the sticks.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I love all you Victoria
Sticks-ish.
listeners, but you live in the sticks.
Yeah.
That's
They're,
not the sticks. That's the edge of the suburbs.
They are snowmobiles now are amazing high performance machines. They're not the snow jets from the 1960s that you could walk faster than. They're just amazing, powerful, and dangerous. And always wear a helmet and use wolf spray.
And carry around a small puppy.
Right, Andrew. I was kidding, you monster. No, but seriously, carry a small puppy or kitten.
The winter sport.
Or a bunny, but you gotta
No,
paint the
hey,
you
come
gotta
on, now
paint
you've
the
gone
bunny
too
blaze
far.
orange so the wolf can see it.
Now you've gone too far.
Just get
Yeah,
a
you
blaze
can-
orange bunny.
When you talk about a dog or a cat, it's okay. But once you bring up buttons,
Buttons.
Yeah.
I've crossed the line.
That's right. You're not painting buttons orange.
I'm actually partial to hockey. That's kind of my winter go-to sport. And
Do you
I don't-
participate or just watch?
both.
Yeah.
I live right across the street from a rink, which
Okay.
was in an adult life littered with poor decision making. That was probably the best decision I ever made.
The court allows you to be that close to a.
Yeah, live right across the street from a park.
Do you
play
have
hockey, love going to hockey games?
Do you have a hockey fight related story?
I do.
When we return, hockey and a fight, and are all Colorado hockey fans morons? Ben Johnson with the City Pages.
When Rush Limbaugh speaks, people listen. If we could get everyone to listen, just imagine how nice life would be.
Think about that.
Rush Limbaugh, weekday mornings at 11.
I'm not bragging.
On Twin Cities News Talk, AM 1130 and 103.5 FM.